How's it going, everyone? I hope that your week went well. So we're wrapping up week 3 of the course, which means that we only have 5 weeks left. Just to kind of review the checklist and see what all will we do this Sunday, in case you haven't had a chance to get started yet. You'll notice that we finished up the material from Chapter 2 and got a start on Chapter 3. So the two things which will be due on Sunday from the homework side of things are the second part of the Chapter 2 homework. I estimate, if you're kind of prepared and have watched the lecture videos and read the notes and maybe tried some examples in the book, that should take you about an hour and 15 minutes to complete. And then we'll also have the first part of Chapter 3 homework, which is due Sunday as well. And that should take you about probably 45 minutes to complete. So in total, along with the third discussion board, which is also due on Sunday, I think you'll probably have about 2 hours worth of assignments, which you'll need to ideally wrap up on Sunday. But remember that for these first few weeks, we won't have any late penalties if you're a little bit behind. So just to show you what I'm trying to do with the discussion board that's due on Sunday, we're going to be having our first exam next week. And you can kind of see my plans for it here. It will cover chapters 1 through 3. Since chapter 1 was kind of just an overview, the problems will be exclusively from chapters 2 and 3. I'd like to do 4 problems and have you complete them in the MyLab software. 2, I'd like to take directly from homework that we have had so far. Actually, maybe one of the problems we may not have seen yet. But 2 of those problems will be directly from the homework, and just the values will be changed. 2 will be kind of new geometries or new setup, but they'll be conceptually related. It's not like they will be taken out of left field. In addition to actually submitting your answers on MyLab in a timed environment, I'd like you to also be sure that you can scan your written work, especially for the Chapter 3 questions related to free body diagrams, and upload them to a portal that I'll create. That way I can give you partial credit if you may have happened to struggle with the actual final answers on MyLab. In addition, I just want to make sure that if you thought you had to complete 4 problems from the text, that you could get them done in 2 hours. And by 2 hours, I mean also do very nice detailed work. That way I can give you as much partial credit as possible. So it's not like a traditional exam. I don't want you to feel like a traditional exam environment where you're just scratching notes as quickly as you can. I really want this to be an opportunity to showcase the knowledge that you've gained through watching the lectures and doing your homework today. In addition, I wanted to make sure that if I posted that as a timed assignment and made it available between any time Thursday in the morning and Sunday at night, that everyone would be able to complete the exam in that time period. So when you complete the discussion board, you'll notice that you'll be giving me this feedback. And as long as everyone seems generally okay with it, we will proceed with that protocol for the first exam. So I think everyone, it looks like I looked at the homework grades on MyLab. It looked like everyone did pretty well for the 2 that we've turned in so far. But always, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. In addition, within the lecture material, you'll recall that we post 2 batches, 1 batch on Tuesday, 1 batch on Thursday. Again, I'm going to try my best to have the material for next week up over the weekend, but it's just really challenging right now, trying to get caught up from scratch on 2 different courses and take care of some additional efforts as well. But I will try to have them up early. But on the Tuesday lecture, in addition to finishing up the portion of Chapter 3, which will be on your exam, I'll also do a little bit more, I guess you would call it, of an exam review, just to kind of reemphasize the points of the particular problems that you can expect. And I should have mentioned when I was on the discussion board, I gave you an idea of the 4 problem types that I think I will include on the exam. And the reason being, these are most important for the skill set that you will need to be successful in dynamics and beyond. So hopefully everything's going well. If you have any issues, please do let me know. One final thing, I'm kind of bouncing all around, my apologies. I tried, as you probably read in the announcements over the course of the week, to actually have a better integration with the MyLab software and our Canvas. But do feel free to read that announcement if you want the full details. Basically, what I have found is that since I didn't do it initially, if I try to do it now, it will create a new course, which will probably confuse quite a bit of people. So 4 of you actually noticed that new course on MyLab and signed up for it over the course of the week. I think I did it on Wednesday night, but you'll notice it's now deleted. And just to avoid confusion, we'll stick with the first course that we were using, and I'll try to add additional notifications about the homework on the calendar. So you won't be able to access them with a quick link, but when you look at your course calendar, you will get reminders that you have MyLab homework due. So have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.